Hi, I'm Anna Palamumi. I'm a certified and licensed speech-language pathologist, and today I want to talk about using music to address articulation goals. And my focus today is to address non-readers or struggling readers. And the reason is because with children who are able to read, I feel like I have a pretty good system of how I address the articulation errors, and we go through and begin with vowels after we've established the target sound using different strategies and techniques and have that sound in isolation. I always begin pairing the sound with the vowels, and so I have these little cards with the vowels A through A, E, I, O, U, and we'll go through little drills like, say, si, si, so, su, if the target sound is S, for example. We'll do, different reps with those target vowel combinations. I also have these little cards here that basically show the say, si, si, so, su, and it allows them to go across or down and just get that drill practice in our sessions. And I do that. That's always my starting point because I feel like that's a good logical place to begin, just the target sound plus the vowels before we move on to words. And I also have these little CVC word lists that I've compiled where we have the target sound, and then I have consonant, vowel, consonant words that basically they're split or divided by the vowel sound that they're paired with. And so I have long A, short A, long E, short E, and so on. And so with a reader, I can use these very easily because they're able to look at the target sounds, they're able to look at the vowels and know how to blend them, they're able to read the CVC words, and so on. And so with a reader, it's a fairly simple process, I guess I would say, in a sense, to know where to go next. But when we're talking about a non-reader and you're still wanting to pair target sounds with vowels and still begin there, sometimes I struggle to know, okay, how do I do that when they can't just look at these little cue cards and they can't look at my lists, and go through it. And so what I have done is I've tried to use some known tunes and basically change them up a little bit so that the focus is just the target sound plus a vowel. And so the first one that I want to share with you is singing to the tune of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And this is actually available on my website, so you can download this on www.thespeechstop.com, and it's under the articulation tab. And I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's just showing you the progression that I follow to the tune of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And so it would go something like this. And this, again, is showing the S as the target sound for the child. And so I would kind of go through it with them and just do say, 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 see, 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 sigh, 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 so, 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 sue, 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 say, 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 see, 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 sigh, 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 so, 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 sue, 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 say, see, sigh, so, sue. So as you can see, I'm getting a lot of reps. I think with this song, 35 reps is what I counted. And so, if you do it just a couple of times, you're already at 70 reps for the target sound. And so, of course, you would want to wait to do something like this until they're able to get their sound in isolation and to where you're not having to still give them a lot of verbal prompts or visual prompts and so on. I mean, you want them to be at a point where they can articulate their sound, at least in isolation, and then use this as the next step to start pairing with vowels. And so just one simple example of how to get those reps and still work with the drill in a sense, but through music. And so that's one option. And then another option would be to use Old MacDonald Had a Farm. And again, with this song, you would get about probably at least 35 reps, depending on how many animals you address, with that song. But what I've done is, when we sing Old MacDonald had a farm, and then instead of saying E-I-E-I-O, I would insert the target sound. So, see-si, so, or li-li, low, whatever the sound that you're wanting to address. And so you would go through all of the animals, but every time that you get to E-I-E-I-O, you would be singing those vowels paired with their target sound. So a pretty simple way, again, to get those lots of repetitions and a drill in a sense, but through music and in a way that is engaging for the child. And the last song that I wanted to share with you would be it's the Barney version of If All the Raindrops. The lyrics go, if all the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, oh, what a rain that would be, standing outside with my mouth open wide. And then there's a part where you go, ah, 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 ah. And you would, again, insert the target sound. So it would go something like this. If all the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, oh, what a rain that would be, standing outside with my mouth open wide. If we're doing S, sa, 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 and you would go on in the song. There are two more verses. If all the snowflakes were candy bars and milkshakes, oh, what a snow that would be. And then the third one is, if all the sunbeams were bubblegum and ice cream, oh, what a sun that would be. And so it always goes through the ah, 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 and you would always insert the target sound there. So there you would also be getting about 30 reps if you sang all three verses. And so it just allows you to work on those sounds and work on those target sound plus vowel combinations without it feeling like you're just drilling. And the kids enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. And you can add motions and do a lot of different things. So one thing too is if they are able to blend at all, just some of the visuals that I might use. I have a slide here with the vowels. I have another kind of version of the slide with the vowels. Or I also have this little school bus. It has the vowel sounds there, and you can insert the target sounds next to them. So you might use some different visuals if that does help, even if they're non-readers. But mainly, the goal is to get those repetitions in a way that is more natural through music. And so if you are interested in more ideas, I do have a songbook that I was able to co-write with a wonderful music therapist, and it's called Listen, Sing, Speak, Children's Songs for Speech, Language, and Hearing Goals. And Rachel and I worked hard to put this together and just come up with some really good songs for addressing articulation goals and language goals, hearing goals. And there's a digital version as well as a full color hard copy version. And for those of you like me who still like to have a book in your hand, I was able to get a few printed off, and so those two options are available on my website, thespeechstop.com, or Rachel's website, which is musictherapyservices.net. And then if you are looking for any of the other visuals that I've shown today, some are available on my website free of charge, and then a couple are in my book, Articulation Strategies That Work. So I just wanted to give you that reference. If you are looking for something in particular and you're not finding it, just feel free to contact me via my website. Thank you so much.